Hey guys, in this video we're going to be talking about semen retention and nofap. Does it really work? Are people drawn to you? And then also the timeline on this, guys. So when you could be expecting results, it's going to be a little bit different because we're going to be covering PMO, which is pretty much spicy content, meat beating and releasing your seed. That's nofap right there. And then releasing your seed, that's how it's related to semen retention. So there's two parts to it, guys, on the timeline, because you're going to have your spicy content and then also retaining your seed. There's two different timelines on this, so keep that in mind while we cover this video. Enough being said, we're going to just go ahead and start with it. So for those of you that don't know what PMO is, that's going to be your PMO, your spicy content, meat beating and releasing your seed. And pretty much the timeline for the spicy content, which is we're going to cover off first, is when you cut out spicy content, it affects your brain in so many ways. And I'm going to just cover the two major ways that how I think it affects you and how I know it's affected me is going to be with making you shy and awkward. Those two ways, guys. So when you cut out spicy content, it's going to take you around 90 days to reset your mind completely, just because of the way how it affects you. There's so many ways out there, guys. I'm not going to get into it on this video, but there are videos out there explaining on why watching spicy content is really, really bad for your mind. But those two main ways is how it affects you, is making you shy and awkward. So when you reset those I wouldn't say, when you get those benefits of rewiring your mind, essentially you're not shy, so you're going to be more socially out there. You're going to be talking to more people, or you're going to just learn how to approach people and all that a little bit more naturally. It's not going to be something that's going to be like, oh, it's going to happen instantly. No, it's going to make you a little bit more approachable and all that. So it doesn't help out, like, think of it like 100%, maybe like 10%, which it does help out to a certain extent, but not a whole lot, guys. So keep that in mind. And then when you're awkward, when people talk to you, they'll be like, oh, that guy was like weird or different, like I don't want to talk to him again. And then also your vibe too, guys. So keep that in mind. The way how you present yourself and all that, that could be another way, but that's something else we're not going to cover in this video. So anyways, we're going to go to the semen retention part. Pretty much with your semen retention, when you retain your seed, it's like so many benefits. And I was going to give you guys the example of a storage tank for the timeline. So pretty much think of it like this. So you have this tank that keeps on filling up, and once you fill up all the way, that's when you're at 100%. But see, if you're meat beating and releasing your seed, your tank lowers. It doesn't go all the way completely bottom, but it does lose some. And then if you're to meat beat and release your seed again, you'd lose more. And you're to release your seed again, you'd be empty. When you're shooting out blanks and all that, that's when I'd call that essentially empty. From there, you're going up, you're filling up, and then once you cap out, normally for me, when I fill up all the way is around 2 weeks, guys. So that's when my body stops, pretty much essentially should stop creating seed and using whatever energy and resources it is for seed production. It starts reinvesting it in yourself. What I mean by this is, with benefits, you start getting healthier skin, healthier eyes, and then healthier hair, and then also more energetic. So many semen retention benefits, guys. So if you guys want to learn a little bit more about that, check that out on my channel. I'm going to put a playlist at this video, and then also a clickable part at the end of the video. So don't worry, guys, you can check that out after you finish watching this. But anyways, so there's so many benefits, and the two main benefits that you're going to really notice for people being drawn to you is going to be confidence, and pretty much confidence, guys. Main thing is confidence. Is, see, once you start projecting that you're confident and all that, people notice it. And I thought it was two benefits, but I'm gonna just ignore that. But anyways, so you get more confident and people can pick up off of it. And essentially women, I don't know why, I know like there's some psychology behind it, but they're better at picking up like signals and all that, especially with other people. They're like, oh, that person's giving me a weird look or something like that, and like you're to look at them, you'd be like, what look? And but see, women are really good at picking up on stuff like that, and it's just the way how their, how can I say it, their biology is essentially. So you get more confident, and people can pick up on it, especially women. And that's why there's a whole thing of female attraction on semen retention. If you guys don't believe me, look other than just my videos. Look at, just search that up, semen retention, female attraction, and you guys will know exactly what I'm talking about. There's so many YouTubers, so many people, even on Google, Reddit, that have experienced this. And it's just because, see, your confidence is being shown out. It's a vibe, essentially. Best way to put it is it's a vibe, and women can pick it up most of all, but sometimes there's other men that can pick up on it, and that's why people are drawn to you, just because of the vibe that's being sent off. So pretty much when you retain your seed and you cap out, people start noticing that, and that's normally around, for me, in my experience, around 2 weeks roughly. Not always the case, sometimes 3 weeks, around a month. But see, with the the spicy content part, that's going to be around 90 days. And then for the semen retention part, that's going to be, in my opinion, about a month. So guys, you better start cutting out spicy content, especially because, like, even if you have a girl and all that, you shouldn't be watching spicy content. I know some guys that do, but watching spicy content is really bad for you. And I'm not going to go into it like how I said on this video, but check that out on a different video or whatever, why spicy content's bad for you, and you guys will see exactly why. But in our case, it's making you shy and awkward. Once you get rid of those two, people will be drawn to you. I'd say about like 10%. And then with semen retention part, you getting that confidence boost, in my opinion, should put you up about 40%. So overall, more people will be drawn to you. I'd say about 50% more than what they already are. So if nobody's really drawn to you, maybe you'll get an additional 1 to 2 people. If you have maybe like a decent amount, I'd say add another half of whatever that is drawn to you. So if you're one of those people that you don't really know anybody, I mean, it could be several other reasons. I'm not going to really cover why, but this should help you out to a certain extent. So keep that in mind. Semen retention does draw people into you and nofap, but it's only a certain extent, guys. So keep that in mind. You have to be going out. You can't just be someone staying home. And I'm not going to go into that like I said, but anyways, I'm going to just go ahead and wrap the video here. I hope this video was helpful, so make sure you guys drop me a thumbs up. And if it was informational for you guys and you guys understood majority of the message, consider checking out some of my other videos.